back to another episode of Inner Monolog podcast. This is episode 4, and I'm your host for the night, Marcus. We got the usual suspects, Julio, Jose, and Rick. What's good, guys?
Yeah, what up?
What's going on, man? Another day, another dollar.
Yep, another day, another slice of bullshit. But let's go ahead and just kick it off with Jose's first story. Apparently, someone said, "Fuck you, dude."
Yes. So this happened last week, and there's another article happened this week. But there was a CEO from a startup called Better.com here in the Bay Area. I think they have offices based in Oakland. And he decided it was a good idea to fire 900 employees over a Zoom call. Ooh. So I know we're in a pandemic, and you can't really have person to person, but he invited only the 900 people that were going to get fired. And basically just said, hey, I know it's right before Christmas, but this is business. And if you're on this call, you're fired effective as of today.
Damn.
Yeah, so the fuck you do came from one of the guys that was being fired because he's like, yo, that's really unprofessional. Really dick move. Yeah. And this week he's taking time off because I guess the board of that startup didn't think he handled it well, and they're doing a leadership evaluation.
Yeah, I mean, at what point? I thought like people usually get let go. I mean, I've never worked in a startup. I've never worked in any like business like that. I've always just worked for a major company. But is that sort of common practice to like gather a group of people, whether it's 3 or 4? Is it common practice to let people go in groups?
Yeah, you know, I mean, when I worked at a startup in San Francisco, there was a room where if you got called to that, you were being let go, at least for a certain day, because people went in and then they came out like really sad, really depressed, and they were doing it by teams. So everyone that was like an R&D team would go, and then they would be like let go people in, like the bioengineering would go in there. So you kind of knew they're being let go, but it's never this extreme where it's like 900 people at once and like you're fired, and so impersonal.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's worse. That's worse than like the email from HR or the door code. It no longer works.
Could you imagine fucking going into that room and then coming out hella happy and everybody's like, "What happened?" No, I got fired.
Hey, bro, that's what I did at Falcon. I came out of the conference room smiling, "Fucking, I'm free."
Must be a good severance package. You come out smiling like, oh, 4 months of salary.
There it is. Let's mark that 2 minutes and 50 seconds into recording. Julio has managed to make this about himself again.
No, I'm just saying, I know what it's like to do that, where you come out with a smile like, fuck it, bitch, I'm free, fuck your job.
I'm sorry, but if that's me, I'm airing all the dirty laundry. Tanya and Edgar are fucking in the bathroom. And the director shit on everybody's paychecks.
Ooh,
that's crazy though. Could you imagine like being called into like the high school auditorium and the principal's like, everybody here has now been fucking expelled.
and the irony is like the startup name is Better.com. He could have done so much better than that.
I mean, there ain't no better way to let go of 900 people than all at once. Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
I guess if he's going for efficiency.
Just Better.com. What do they do? I mean, I know it has nothing to do with the fact that he just fired 900 people. Well, what is it that they do better? That's insane.
Firing people. So it's a mortgage. So 24/7 support, zero commission, lender fees, and the simple online experience. So I guess they do the mortgage process better.
Okay.
And then they make money off the fees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he just says 0 fees, right?
Yeah.
But it's just crazy to me that, I don't know, I guess, have we been, I mean, I guess because we grew up in the Bay Area, but like, are we just saturated with startups?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And another thing about this startup is it's one of the unicorns, which I think a unicorn for startup is when they're valued over $1 billion. Ooh. And they had just received some funding like a week before the firing or a couple of days before the firing.
How do you think we were supposed to get their bonuses? You know, you just
Yeah, like the CEOs and the shareholders want their money, you know.
Bunch of hand jobs.
Yeah.
They don't
that's
care.
crazy though. So $1 billion company is considered a unicorn.
You get a hand
Yeah,
job.
and they got a $500 million like fundraiser recently,
What the fuck?
and they're valued at $6 billion.
That's crazy. I didn't even know. I mean, I understood growing up here that there was that kind of money floating around, you know, Silicon Valley and stuff like that. But like, how do you get that kind of money without being without an unproven track record?
Right.
Yeah.
Would you invest your money in a company like
they
that?
understood the assignment. Except the people who got fired. They didn't.
Right.
That's the thing though. Like Jose said, I mean, he was mentioning to us that like, you know, people usually get fired in teams. What kind of team requires 900 people?
None.
And it also means that there's at least another 900 employees, right? Because somebody has to fill those spots.
I can tell you in the video game industry that's one where they would need that many. They have close to at least 1,000 people working on one single game.
Oh, seriously?
Holy shit!
Wow.
You ever stop?
Well, this is your cue to tell us about how when you were in the EMT industry, how it affected you on having large groups of people.
No, people just quit.
Or that's crazy though. 900. That's crazy.
What's funny is because you mentioned something really interesting, Rick, which is like who actually invests money without having a proven track record, right? And these venture capitalists, I guess they're looking for the next big thing. So if it sounds good but smells like shit, they'll still drop money. And I saw a meme that had like all these big companies started out of the garage. It had Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Pixar, and then they said, "What's your excuse?" And someone replied, "I don't have a garage."
You don't have a garage, and we're doing all right.
Best.com is something I've heard of. Rocket Mortgage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they seem to be doing pretty good because they have commercials and shit, and you hear them on the radio. But Best.com. See, like even then, like I wouldn't even know like Best.com. Like, it sounds like a knockoff Best Buy or something. Like,
yeah, that's what I just thought of.
Hold up. I thought you meant like the best.com. So I was about to say, wouldn't that just be the porn industry? Over 32 million satisfied customers.
Bust.com.
So the guy took a week off, huh?
Yes.
Well, no, so was this a voluntary week off, or is it like he was put on administrative leave?
I think he was put on administrative leave with pay though, with pay. So
yeah, they probably just gave it like a nice. They probably just gave it a nice title, so nobody's like,
Of course, at this point, he could just tell him, "Hey, just give me my severance package, right?" And then he just bounces.
Yeah.
But
can you imagine his next interview?
Yeah, for real.
Hey, why are you looking for a new job? I just fired 900 people over Zoom.
You're hired.
And if I work at that company, it's like I'm not joining a Zoom call unless there's an agenda. What are we talking about?
It better not be about the holiday Christmas party we're not having.
All right, what now? Everybody's got to join via Zoom. What you drinking?
Whiskey for what we're about to hear.
This pink slip.
This pink slip.
It's half in the paycheck. All right, so Julio, your first story is a woman gets caught breastfeeding on
Delta Airlines.
Of course, it's a fucking Delta flight.
I don't know. This seems more like something I would expect to hear on Southwest
Or Spirit.
Delta is a respectable airline, Marcus. What are you talking about?
She was doing a respectable thing.
Yeah, so
she was breastfeeding.
Do you guys know what she was? No, wait. Do you guys hold on?
No, it's a cat. Yeah, you're right.
It's a cat. So this woman was breastfeeding a cat on the plane, and she refused to stop even after the entire crew asked her to stop multiple times. So they had to divert and land in. God damn it! I read this over a week ago. I can't retain any information.
All I know is that
I
cat
don't know how
looks
I
way
feel
cuter.
about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Man said I read this over a week ago and I can't retain any information.
Now, what's crazy though, there's a picture of like the little messaging system the pilots use, and it literally says here, like there's like 4 lines, right? There's like red coat, AC, whatever, but it says in 13A, the seat is breastfeeding a cat and will not put cat back in carrier when flight attendant requested.
How long do you think it took that woman to train the cat to like suckle on the titty without biting it?
Right? I have a lot of questions
I
here.
give it three months.
Well, here's the thing. How is she still lactating?
Okay,
Because
first of all, a woman, unless you literally allow the ducts to close and dry up, a woman can damn near lactate for her entire life.
But that's what I'm getting at. That means like you've had this going on for a while, probably with like
Multiple cats, yes.
Multiple cats or whatever. So I'm just like,
so she's cheating on her cat is what we're hearing here.
Possibly. Well, here's the thing. I did a little research, and a lot of veterinarians are literally saying this is unhealthy for cats to drink human breast milk.
Let's play the clip.
A lot of vets are saying we're worried about the cat psyche here.
Well, this is bad for the cats in general.
There's a woman who has been caught breastfeeding her cat on Delta.
Yep.
Let that sink in. Okay, here's the background. There's a woman on a Delta Airlines who reportedly was caught breastfeeding her pet mid-flight. Now, damn it, if you're going to do it at the beginning of the flight. Mid-flight is tough.
What the fuck?
Mid-flight and refused to stop after she was caught.
Wait, you're okay with this?
Newsweek reports that the woman was on a plane between Syracuse, New York, and Atlanta, Georgia, when the incident occurred. An image circulating on social media is reportedly a screenshot capture of a message sent using the aircraft communications addressing and reporting system. Pilots used the system to transmit text-based messages to the ground. Let's put up the message that was relayed. And I'm sure whoever got that message thought somebody has been drinking the small alcoholic bottles too much. It says that a passenger in seat 13A is breastfeeding a cat and will not put cat back in carrier. In response to a request from a flight attendant, is followed by a message that asks the situation to be addressed by the airline's red coat team upon landing.
So it's like the
I don't know. This may not be a job for the red coat team. I mean, this may be a level 10 situation here. Okay. I've actually done a little research on this. And one, it's probably not illegal unless you apply generally and liberally an animal neglect or animal abuse statute. Now, here's why. According to all of the science that I could find about humans breastfeeding cats, and surprisingly, there's a lot of that on the internet, didn't know it, cats will have severe reaction to human breast milk, including vomiting and swelling. And yeah, if it's excessive, they could die. Okay. This woman had one of those like hairless cats swallowed up in a blanket so it looked like a baby. Ansley Elizabeth reportedly said in the video. That's the flight attendant, okay? Her shirt was up and she was trying to get the cat to latch and she wouldn't put the cat back in the carrier and the cat was screaming for its life.
Okay.
I'm surprised she wasn't screaming. Anyway, all right, Miss Hall. In all of my days of doing the news, I never thought I would ever do a news story about a human being trying to breastfeed a cat in mid-flight on Delta Airlines.
On an airplane in general.
Yeah, I was going to say something thoughtful about how these poor flight attendants are having to deal with so many unruly passengers. But I think at the end of the day, if you're going to do this, please just do it in your home. Like, I don't want to know, none of us want to know. Like, there's some things better just to be done behind closed doors. I don't need to know all the weird things people.
Like breastfeed your cat.
There's definitely something wrong with her psyche.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it seems like she was attempting to breastfeed the cat because the cat was not latching on.
I don't want that dirty penny smelling nipple.
Also, why is there so much research into this?
Yeah, like this means people have attempted this a lot.
No. See, here's the thing. It doesn't even have to be something that somebody with a psychological problem has attempted. No, some scientists had to sit there and be like, I wonder what would happen if I give human breast milk to a cat.
Oh, you put some in a bottle and see if the cat will sip on it.
That's probably how that happened. Yep. Like some science experiment.
Oh, yeah.
That's weirder than the idea of like, okay, so think about like the first human to ever drink cow's milk. You know what I mean? Like the first human to ever drink cow's milk saw a baby cow and was like, when that baby's done, I'm going to go over there and suckle on that nipple.
Yep.
But like this is the reverse of that. Yeah. I'm going to bring that animal and have it suckle on my nipple.
Dude, I'm so disgusted.
That's the weird thing. Like I personally wouldn't say I'm disgusted. My feelings towards this would be just why.
Right. And did they have to do an emergency landing for that?
Because it's considered a disturbance on the flight.
You could have made your flight.
Yeah, what's that, like an hour and a half flight?
And then
maybe 2 hours max?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make the flight, arrest her ass when you land.
That's a crazy story, though.
It's crazy.
Breastfeeding a cat.
Terrorism by titty milk.
It's a titterism.
Titillating terrorism. Okay, Ricky. So your story, and I'm sorry, but this shit is hilarious. So you have a bride faints and vomits and gets poop on her wedding dress?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So we have a bride, and obviously, as all crazy stories are, this one comes from Florida. Her name is Harley Darnell. So apparently, the story is that while standing in a gazebo, she started feeling lightheaded and even told her husband to be that, she wasn't feeling well. And as the vows were going, she ended up actually fainting and falling forward, and her husband and the priest caught her. And after that, she kind of stumbled over to the side of the gazebo and started vomiting. And when she got done vomiting, obviously people wanted to help her kind of gather herself. So they sat her down, and her sister, who has a baby, brought over a fan that she had previously had on the child. And while placing the fan to fan her, the baby pooped itself, and it ran down her sister's arm and onto her dress.
Oh, so it wasn't her poop?
No, it wasn't her poop. It was baby poop. But still, the fact that in sickness and in health, let's test this right now.
I'm gonna just ignore what the fuck he just said and play the video.
What did I say?
Some stupid shit. That's what you said.
All right, let's see this video though.
Man, fuck you.
No thanks.
Raw.
It wasn't part of the vows, along with "Do you take this man to be your husband?" This bride asked, "Are you okay?" And the answer was no.
It started out as the perfect wedding day in the Florida sun. Holly Calenda poses for pictures with her groom, Jackson Darnell. He is awestruck when he sees his beautiful bride for the first time.
Ready to do this? Yeah. I missed you all day. You look so beautiful.
And then everything starts to go wrong. While the two say their I do's under a beautiful gazebo, Holly starts to sway and passes out. But wait, there's more. When she came to, Holly threw up on the side of the gazebo. It saddens us to report that her wedding day ordeal didn't end there. her little nephew ended up pooping on her dress.
My sister felt really bad, so she had a tie pen and she was going at my dress. But I was like, look, I'll just take it to get dry cleaned. It's fine. It's not a
Oh, I
big
feel
deal.
bad for
The
the dry
newlyweds
cleaner.
headed off to New York for a quick honeymoon and have decided they need to plan a wedding day do-over.
I told him to keep the ceremony short this time, so that none of this happens again.
How in the fuck is that gonna happen again?
That's when you know they got money for another wedding. That's
For real, dude.
Shit, if we miss our wedding day, it's courthouse.
Hey, that's my wedding day. I mean, and I was supposed to renew my vows this upcoming year. I'm hoping to still, but we'll see how my wife is feeling after giving birth in July.
Yeah.
But yeah, but now we're hoping
All right.
for it. We're hoping for it. But
Need bulls
yeah,
out here
nah.
in July.
No, actually, it would be renewing our wedding vows in 10/4. What's that?
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, 10/4. 10/4 is our wedding anniversary, so that would be when we'd be.
October 4th.
Yeah, that's when we're renewing we're shooting to renew our wedding vows. But that, yeah, like you're saying, if you're throwing two weddings, you got bread, bro. Because
Mhm.
Are you telling me that both our anniversaries are basically on the same month?
What?
What?
I didn't realize you and I had an anniversary together.
No, me and my girl's relationship anniversary is in October.
Ah, okay. Then yes.
Because you gotta get married in October.
Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, all I'm saying is I love my anniversary because it reminds me of being a big rig trucker, even though I've never been a big rig trucker. That's a big 10-4, Charlie.
That's good.
Oh yeah. All right. So on to one of mine. So I got first story. Minnesota church replaces a Jesus portrait with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nice.
And
Dope.
the congregation, they actually thought it was Jesus.
I could see that.
It kind of looks like
Same
it.
here. Yeah, for real.
Like fucking, like when I saw it, because it was actually just by luck. Because of course I found the shit using TikTok and shit.
When they pray, do they say, "Save us, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope"?
Dude, the photo they have up of the
Just what I'm
like the
thinking.
weekly flyer.
We go ahead and just play I'm gonna play the clip real quick. Audio. Sorry for taking so damn long.
It's all right.
And they got quite the surprise on Sunday when they sat down for a sacrament meeting. You've seen him in the Star Wars prequels, but you may have been surprised to see that Ewan McGregor ended up on the program of award of a Church of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. An image of Obi-Wan Kenobi, as portrayed by Ewan McGregor in the Star Wars prequels, was used in a collage depicting images of Jesus Christ. A picture of what it was. The person who did it says that a lot of people think it was an accident, but said, quote, "I was fully aware of what I was doing."
Oh, so that makes it better.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. One of these things is not like the others.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can
That's
just easily
hilarious.
Google.
Dude.
The Instagram user who claimed credit for it says it was on purpose. But it's not sure what the purpose was. Maybe just to see if they could get away with it.
Oh, you
I just wonder if it was
I know
a
the
mistake
purpose.
and now he's-
Oh, yeah.
You know? What's the purpose, Jose?
I mean,
to
Really?
get that church being talked about. Like
Yeah, kind
it
of.
went
Yeah,
viral.
that's good publicity.
it has been
Shows
something
the
people talked
force.
about. There was somebody a few years ago
I'm betting
who
they got that
traded
shit
out
pinned
all
on
the pictures in his
bulletin board.
parents' house of Jesus with that picture, and apparently the months didn't.
I just wonder if this guy's trying to get released from the calling.
I'm no longer.
Won't ask me to do it again. If
God.
Dude, that's hella funny.
As he's yawning.
That's some, dude, that is some straight
It's like
Bart
next.
Simpson type shit.
No, fuck
Oh my
yes.
god, that's so hilarious. Oh.
I mean,
Dude, that's,
Oh,
honestly,
my
though,
best,
that is hella
my
funny.
best friends are dicks.
I mean, it does look like Jesus. No lie, it does look a little bit like Jesus.
That is some shit Bart Simpson would do.
Yep, totally.
And
That's hella funny.
I think he did know he was doing it on purpose with the hope that it was going to catch on and become viral. People talk about it, thinking like, haha, what a mess up. He effed up, but it was all purpose.
I mean, like you said, it does get the church talked about. So
yeah, I mean, the flyer was just on that news anchor station. So imagine how many other news stations show that flyer.
Piss off all the damn church anchors. I mean, church elders.
Mm-hmm. You know, he's like, you heard that guy? He probably did it to get himself kicked off.
Yeah.
Like,
what if I did?
If this don't get me off, I don't know what will.
I guess Obi-Wan did save him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good find, though. That's a good find.
Dude, that's crazy.
All right, so Jose, you got a mom steals her daughter's identity to start college and date young boys.
Yes.
Whoa, dude.
Let's go.
I do not know how she pulled this off because she is 48 years old and she was trying to pass off as a 22-year-old. So her name is Laura Oglesby. I believe she's out of either Missouri or Kansas, but she had applied for a Social Security card under her daughter's name. She got that card and then applied for student loans and applied for admission to a local college and was accepted. And when she was accepted, she ended up dating younger guys who had no idea she was older. They actually thought she was 22. She got a job at the library. None of the librarians knew she was also not 22.
She does not look 22.
She does not look 22.
Do you remember that stupid ass school fucking song? Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Yep.
As soon as you said that, this is what it reminded me of. You're making them right, idiots.
That's insane. That's crazy, though.
That's an old ass 22-year-old.
Yeah,
bro, for real.
There's plenty of guys out there that would be willing to date a younger woman, an older woman.
Right.
They probably will be some more than just a younger woman. Yeah. Which seriously. Is like, the first thing is like there's no age limit at college. She could have gone as a 46-year-old at the time,
and no one would have gave a fuck.
And probably would have got hit on by a lot of dudes anyway.
Yeah, because she did that for 2 years. She pretended to be 22 for 2 years.
Did she at least get her daughter a degree?
I think she was I think she was on the verge of getting it before she got snitched out. So now she faces jail time, and she also has to pay, I think, her daughter for stealing her identity.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Did her daughter have any clue about this at all, or no?
No, apparently her daughter was not in on it.
Wow.
They went to the same school and you didn't know?
No, did they? Is that what the article says? They went to the same school?
Oh, shit.
No.
I was about to say, dude.
Well, that makes me question it. Did the school like not check to see if like this person's enrolled anywhere else?
I don't think schools do that.
They probably don't.
But like Jose said, like what's the point of enrolling as a younger person when you can go to college at any point?
Yeah.
She must have not applied for financial aid or nothing then. Because she would, think about it. If you're FAFSA and you're getting like 2 fucking entries.
Julio, are you even listening to the story?
I am. I'm just saying.
Jose, who this college and apply for a bunch of loans under her daughter's fucking identity?
Yeah.
Can I mute you?
I think he's caught up to speed now. He's reading it. He's like, oh.
Hold on, let me see if this will get him. So Julio actually applied for a Social Security card under his son's name and attended college for.
Julio, you were born in Jupiter, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That explains it. But yeah, nah. So wait, so you said she has to pay her daughter money?
Yeah, I think it's like $15,000, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, let's see how much.
Is that by law or is that because her daughter sued her?
She had to affect her daughter's credit.
Probably.
Well, not if she was paying the loans.
Man, but Marcus, can you pull up her picture just so we can see how not 22 she looks?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So she was actually she's from Missouri.
Jesus Christ.
And well, bam.
There you go.
There's some more pictures if you scroll down.
But that's good enough right there. Look.
That is not.
That's a screenshot.
Well, there's like one of her looks like she's like chilling in a dorm room or something. And it's just like, how do you think that that's a 22-year-old?
They're college kids. They don't know shit.
God damn.
That's why they're in college.
I guess if you're really drunk.
Oh, wow. Most people look 22 when you got beer goggles on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's
insane.
So she needs to be hanging out with the breastfeeding cat lady.
Yep.
They can be friends.
They get along very well.
The stories are right next to each other.
That's for a reason.
Yeah.
This is why, and I don't mean to be like insensitive and stuff, but this is why God said no those tornadoes in that area.
Oh, dude!
Hey, he said what you're thinking.
Like,
I do not agree with what this man just said. I mean, that's horrible. People died.
I mean, he
Hey,
didn't.
listen, that's like I said,
But he said
people lost their livelihoods, bro. Their homes.
And I apologize for that, but like sometimes it's called collateral damage. They were trying to get rid of these two women.
They're going after Laura.
You're gonna blame anybody. Blame these two women.
And they missed it by that much.
Yeah.
Who fucking does identity theft on their own fucking child?
Seriously, bro. That's
just to get into something that you could have done anyways without needing to pretend to be somebody else.
Dude.
You don't have to be enrolled. You can like walk into one of those like large classrooms with Helly Finder students and just like sit.
What about all those people who open up credit cards and shit in their kids' names?
Hey, that's actually kind of smart though. If you do it when they're young and you're not wasting your child's credit and ruining it, if you do it while they're young, and fucking help them build their credit, by the time they're of legal age, they'll have a really decent credit score and be able to actually start life on a better fucking foundation.
They'll have a 705.
But I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying. Those people that fucking take out a credit card and then start paying their electric bill, but forget to pay their electric bill and let that shit run up on their kid's name and shit.
Those people are fucked up. Something we did when we were teenagers.
No, not at all,
dude.
You need to shut your mouth right now.
Stop it! I will mute your ass.
You need to shut your mouth. You shut your disgusting mouth right now.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
All right.
We talked about this, Julio.
God damn it!
Damn it, Bobby!
So you got a man gets attacked by otters.
Yeah, so let's go from Florida all the way to Singapore. So there's a man in Singapore. His name is Graham Spencer. Dude was out for his morning Graham Spencer is the whitest name I could possibly think of. And I didn't even make it up. Yeah, I didn't even make it up. So if you see here, you see the picture. Graham Spencer looks like what you would picture a Graham Spencer to look like.
Versus the gang.
The family of otters next to him was, I guess, a family of otters that happened to be chilling while he was out on his morning walk. And the reason he was attacked was because some other man that was also out at the same time, I guess, fake charged the otters. Ooh. And the otter said, "Oh, you want the beef? Let's go." And instead of going after the guy that fake charged, they came after Spencer. And based on the article, he said that not only was he bitten in his arms and legs, but he also had his ass bitten. And that's when he realized that he might die.
Bro, I'm looking at some of these photos. These otters are pretty big.
Yeah. Most otters get about 50 to 60 pounds, bro.
And some of them can grow to 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then some. There's a photo of the bite marks down here. Fuck.
And I got a video.
You got a 900.
For real, let's watch this. This will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm hoping it's the otters attacking the man that I get to watch the video of.
Probably
we're helping with you. I know I am.
I know how it ends, so it's okay. At least we know no animals were hurt during the making of this video.
After he was attacked by a group of
otters. Squared up.
Him with over 20 wounds, including bites on the legs
Ooh,
and
that's
buttocks.
bad.
George Spencer, who's in his
Buttocks.
telling my colleagues that the incident happened while he was completing a routine morning walk with a friend near the Gardens' Taman Serasi entrance. At Glen Eagles Hospital, he was given tetanus shots and oral antibiotics and had some wounds stitched up. And
He was
has
given
since
oral?
returned to time to treat his wounds. Let's bring in Ambarasi Bhupal, co-CEO of wildlife rescue group Acres. Ambu, in Mr. Spencer's case, he says the otters only, quote, went crazy after another man ran towards them. Well, they initially attacked this other man who then ran past Mr. Spencer, and this led the otters to then target Mr. Spencer, and he theorizes that they must have thought he was the runner. Generally, though, in what situations...
That's called profiling.
I think this is a really unfortunate incident, and I hope that he recovers well. Wild animals such as otters actually don't attack humans unless they feel cornered or threatened. The two mainly for social animals such as otters, wild boars, and monkeys as well. Just like us, they are very protective of their young. So which means if humans approach or go through a family which has pups or young too close, they will tend to defend their babies and will try to remove their threat. That is possibly what could have happened in this unfortunate incident as well. Otherwise, otters actually have no reason to approach humans at all. In fact, it's us who end up approaching them most often in many areas to take a good photo of them using our phones.
Well then, Anbu, as a general rule, what should people do when they encounter otters, and not just, the aggressive ones?
I think the golden rule when people come across wild animals is really to keep a respectful distance from the animals. In case of otters,
The
definitely
takeaway from this is don't fuck with otters.
for mini wildlife encounters. So in Singapore, we will encounter wild animals inevitably in our green spaces. But everyone actually needs to practice wildlife etiquette. There is a lot of information online in terms of advisories, and also there are so many publicly available signs as well. So it now actually boils down to us, every individual, to actually practice what we see on these signs and practice very mindfully so others don't get affected. It's almost like driving. We can be safe drivers, but it requires...
Am I tripping, or did she have an otter on her shirt, or they like Photoshop an otter on that person's shirt?
That's what I thought.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm tripping.
Can I go back?
Yeah, go back a little bit.
Yeah. Go back and freeze frame.
Right there. Is there an otter right there?
It looks like.
Right here?
We can't zoom
right
on that,
there,
can
dude.
we?
No, I can't zoom in on that.
But what do you guys think? Right there, is that like a photoshopped otter on her shirt?
I think it's Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Unless it's
No.
a tablet. Or she's
No,
just holding
no
a
way.
baby otter.
But if she was holding a baby otter, wouldn't the other otters like start getting ready to attack her?
That would be hilarious. It's like practice what's on this sign, and they just show a person holding a baby otter.
I'm pretty sure it's not on that sign.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh shit.
First of all, I'm running hands if I get ganged up on by some otters. I don't give a damn if I go down swinging. I am punching the shit out of some otters.
You'd be fucked up. You get charged with animal cruelty afterwards.
Dude, that's crazy though.
They attacked me.
I mean, my morning walk's turning into a morning run.
Right. Also, what's a routine morning walk?
Seriously,
That as well.
nothing is routine.
Wouldn't your morning walk be a routine?
That's like when I was listening to them talk, it just seemed one of those situations where it's like we're just saying some like generic ass words to fill in time. Because what is a routine morning walk? Because like your routine morning walk might be different than my routine morning walk. I for damn sure know that my routine morning walk wouldn't include getting my ass beat by some otters.
Oh man.
Ricky's like, fuck it, I'm squaring up with these motherfuckers.
I'm running.
Nah, I'm gonna see if they can catch me. I'm running. That's like 5 or 6 of them.
Would you take on one otter?
I grew up in rough neighborhoods, bro, but I know that like you can't take on more than two different individuals, regardless of whether they're otters or not.
You got to know when it's defense mode.
So otters are starting to gang bang on the streets now, huh?
Fuck it, I'm gonna sucker punch one of them and run.
So
find the biggest otter and take him out.
Show dominance.
Like
Establish dominance.
They do in prison.
Don't catch me.
You go to jail. What are you in for? I punched the shit out of the biggest otter on the riverside, bro. That's what I'm in for.
Wait, you punched the otter? I'll punch the shit out of that otter.
let me ask you guys this. Would it be okay if he runs into the guy that started the whole thing, the one that was provoking those otters?
I fucking throw him
and
back
kicks the shit out of that guy. I throw him towards the otters.
Wouldn't it be better if he befriends the otters and then finds the guy?
That's the dude thing? Right there.
That's what. Up. See, that's what you call an otter pop.
An otter pop. Oh, dude.
All right, Julio, your second story.
Homeowners.
Sorry. Home.
So I said homos.
I was like, why did he yell homos?
Oh, shit. Nah, man. So.
Still don't learn.
So yeah, these homeowners in Maryland, they accidentally burnt down their home. They were attempting to get rid of snakes, and they did like a controlled burn outside the house.
Yeah, it wasn't controlled.
Yeah, pretty much. They were trying to they were using coals in order to do it, and I believe we got video, right, Marcus? Or we don't?
We do.
Let's watch this. This will be hilarious.
It's dude. They burnt down a 10,000 square foot house.
No, that's just big. Regardless. Like, think about like the fact, like I'm gonna get rid of these snakes. Well, I mean, it kind of worked.
For real,
and everything else,
bro.
And then left. Who sets a fire in the house and then walks away?
Oh shit! And hold on. And here's what's crazy. Let me add this. The house, they purchased the house for $1.8 million, and there's over $1 million in damage.
And you just lost.
It's almost just being that unlucky person.
At least they got the 0.8.
You don't see it very often.
Is this the idiot? No.
A snake infestation is the reason that fire ripped out a massive home in Montgomery County last month.
Fox 5, Stephanie Ramirez in Dickerson, Maryland, trying to get some of those answers.
Why she say it like that?
I know, right?
Story
I guess she likes dick.
Yeah, one of the main questions is infestation actual thing in the region? Well, I spoke with a Maryland DNR specialist and a pest control expert, and here's what some of the two had to say in their response.
So mexicana.
Idiots, bunch of idiots.
Just like they didn't call us.
Like, you could have did anything other than set fires. Like, I don't know, get a pack of mongooses.
Right.
Stay warm and they're freeze. So typically that might mean finding, a crevice under a fallen tree or in a pile of rocks.
Or a fucking mansion.
But occasionally they find a crack in someone's foundation to their house.
It's not something that we do. It's not something that I would recommend.
No shit.
That last comment was critter control. Justin Rosenberger's response to using smoke to try and get rid of a snake infestation. That's what Montgomery County Fire tells us they were told by insurance adjusters as the reason for this November 23rd fire that wiped out a massive home.
Damn.
On Redfin, this fire on the 21,000.
Is it fucked up that like I see the home and I see the size of the home and automatically I think, yeah, you guys wouldn't know how to get rid of any sort of infestation. You're way too wealthy.
Any kind of rodents at all.
I've seen a few black snakes in the basement. The basement of the home is where the county fire spokesperson Pete Perringer says this fire started, unbeknownst to the homeowner.
I had no idea.
Whatever process was being used, and there were they believe a number of platforms, metal buckets, containers of various kinds used throughout creating the smoke. And they believe that some of that, again, combustibles, in this case, may have been a wall or some other combustible material too close to the heat source.
Can of hairspray.
Thankfully, that homeowner was okay. None of the people I talked to today recommend this smoke method. And also, I was told by Maryland DNR that it is actually illegal to kill snakes that are native to the state of Maryland. And so that especially is saying to do a couple of things: seal the cracks in your home, in the basement area especially, clear the debris so that rodents don't attract. So that's a food source for snakes. And of course, call the experts. Guys, back to you.
Marcus, I feel like this is one of those put on the damn helmet moments. For
You guys remember when you used to draw like penises on paper when you were in elementary school and it was just 2 circles and little? Didn't her eyes look like that?
They did.
Okay.
Marcus is losing it.
Damn, Rick.
Okay.
So I need a moment to recover.
Caught me off guard, you dirty bastard.
Bro, Rick, oh man, Marcus, you saying okay just reminded me of a patient I had one time who had Tourette's.
And
Here we go.
And hey, at least he lasted an extra 42 minutes and 50 seconds.
Fuck, are you really keeping track of this tonight?
Kind of, because I mean, you did the first one at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and we're at 45 minutes. So
I think he's got a few in there in between. But yeah, these people should have called an expert, a professional. They got enough money to burn.
How did he?
Yeah, they burned all right.
1.8 million.
You know what makes it worse? You know what makes it worse? The reporter was like, "Yeah, everyone I spoke to would not recommend this method." I'm like,
bro. And then they added it's against the law to kill snakes that are are
from
local. Yeah, they're local to the area, right? They're
The
natural.
fucked up thing is, this person's probably gonna face jail time for killing snakes, but that lady breastfeeding the cats is gonna walk away scot-free.
Oh shit!
with her toxic titty milk.
More of the story.
Did anybody else catch that they did say that the fire started unbeknownst to the fucking homeowner?
Yeah.
So did he hire somebody like out of Home Depot parking lot to like get rid of these snakes for him? Or what the fuck happened here?
Can you get rid of the snakes in my house, sir? Well, sí se puede.
Hey, you can do.
You gotta smoke out those snakes.
Nada es imposible.
Just leave it.
The Mexicans would be like, with the power of God, anything's possible.
Yeah, that's what I was leading you on to, bro. Thank you for getting that. I wanted you to say it in Spanish, but thank you for getting that.
Okay, we're going to take lunch now. We'll be back.
Yeah, no, Julio, I got what you were setting me up for, but I'm pretty sure that at least 90% of our audience, which would be like,
what the fuck are these Mexicans saying?
At least 9 out of the 10 people that actually listen to us would not gotten that reference.
No, I know. Oh, damn.
Google Translate either.
Yeah, probably.
So this was whose story? This was Julio's?
Yeah, that was mine.
All right, so last story of the night. So I got the bomb squad was called to a hospital after a man reportedly shoved a World War II mortar up his ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he go up in a ball of flames?
Is there an x-ray of this?
I'm going to ignore him.
Holy shit, it's a 57 millimeter shell? That's fucking huge.
I've seen you shove bigger things.
Julio's like, he's got potential.
I need him for my next movie.
As I said, Julio said I could work with this.
I can find some actors to fuck with this dude.
Okay.
I'm the producer, son.
You're the producer, stud?
What the fuck, Jose?
So apparently the dude...
Why are you in this on to work with your father, Julio?
The dude was a military enthusiast who had...
That's an understatement.
That's an understatement for sure. He definitely shoved something under himself.
He did what, though? He's a military enthusiast.
He slipped and fell on the fucking shelf.
That's a likely story.
Ass first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
Here's my question, though. Was he butt-ass naked? walking around his collection?
Like, that just
also,
pierces
how
skin or
lubricated
something?
It doesn't say.
How lubricated was the mortar?
Yeah, I think we need Dr. Christie on this one.
I think we need to talk to Marshall Mathers about how he feels about this.
They said we can confirm that the police and the explosive ordnance disposal team attended the.
Whoa. So I just.
Involving munitions, the relevant safety protocols for follow. Yeah,
Bro.
A lot of lube.
I just looked up images of these things. They're not small by any.
I wish you would have shared that image. If you hold the phone up to, because we're not using Riverside or anything, and you can just Googled it on your actual laptop and then showed us. But anyways, what?
That's what it looks. So that's the actual shell after it's been fired from the
No one can
cartridge.
fucking see that.
Yeah, no, that's what I just told him. He's not listening.
Idiot.
Anyways, this is insane. How do you? Also, are you keeping these things, like, are you storing these erect?
Right.
Sorry for the lack of a better word, but like,
yeah, like standing up vertical.
What are you doing?
Oh shit! Double screen share. Let's go, Jose. You find an image too. Let's do it forward.
I don't even know what to do with that double screen share.
That's a new feature.
For real.
New versus format here.
Wow.
Go screen for screen.
Oh, shit.
Google Wars.
Hey, this gives me an idea. So does it only work two ways? Because I did see that, like, after both of you screen shared, the little fucking screen thing on my side went black to where I couldn't click it.
I see where you're going with this.
So
everybody want to try out?
No. I got. So the reason why I'm saying this is we could do
battle.
versus mode when it comes to the. Hey,
yeah, for sure.
Hey, we both use the box as a stand for laptops. So.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I actually got a PC fan underneath my laptop, bro. Keep my shit cool.
That'd be pretty good format, like a 1 versus 1.
Yeah, this is good. This is good information to know for future references, guys.
Yeah, for real.
You got semifinals and finals.
All thanks to a dude sticking a mortar up his butt. Oh my god,
that's crazy,
dude.
So was that an explosive last fucking story or what?
It sure was.
Huh?
Yeah, I bet his ass looks like a fucking exploded cigar now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
damn, dude.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to smoke cigars for a minute. No.
Right.
If they taste like lube and ass, I'm pretty sure that's the least of your worries.
Make sure you note the timestamp on that Julio reference.
Again, right? All right, boys.
Meantime,
All right, you guys ready? So,
yeah.
Which two wants to go first?
Well, I think we should save the meme battle for next.
Yeah, because
episode,
you need
what?
Because you need two memes. So it's gonna be a semifinals.
I got one meme only.
And so yeah, that's what we're doing next week.
That's why I said next week.
Damn.
Man, fuck y'all.
So no, dude. So what we're saying is next week, what we're gonna do is there'll be a meme battle, right? So come up with 3 memes, right? So you'll do best of 3. So it'll be like Julio versus me, and then Marcus versus Jose, and me versus Julio. If our first 2 memes, like if we split, then we go to the third meme. But if your first 2 memes get somebody the victory, then they move on to the next one. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So do you guys want to do it to where we do like a playoff and like towards the end of the video we do the last 2 winner?
That's
Like,
not what he just said.
I don't understand things.
Yeah, it's like, think of a playoff bracket. So we would all start in the semifinals. You beat your opponent, you move on to the finals, and then there could be a third place battle as well for the losers.
Got it.
So you guys could come up with a fourth. So if you want, come up with 4 memes, but just make sure that you try to put your best 2 bangers out in the first, so you can get to the finals quicker.
Right.
I think that'd be a gamble though.
Damn.
That is a gamble though.
Shit can get extreme.
Because you get to the finals and you're like, oh, I used my best shit to get here.
So you basically want us to play meme Uno.
Basically.
He dumbed it down.
I got you.
All right.
Basically. But yeah, let's considering, let's just say that since Marcus, you didn't have a throwaway meme today, why don't you set the stage for us?
Fuck. All right.
I agree. Let's see what your pick of the week was for the meme.
All right, so mine's a video meme.
All right.
Oh, he's going to video memes now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark is getting high tech.
I'm always high tech. So read it first.
Having an internet that doesn't freeze us would be high tech for Julio.
All right, so it says me. I'm going to be a comm driver today.
Saturday. Meet every 2 seconds. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you. Call me K. That was a good meme.
Also, that's a good song, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
That's a good song. I'm not gonna lie. Silk Sonic is definitely bringing R&B back.
Even though, isn't that the same artist that made Beautiful Girls?
Bitch.
Gotta play to the crowd. All right. Julio.
Oh, you actually want me to show mine? Shoot.
I mean, you cannot.
I know. I closed the file. Hold on. Let me just reopen it.
Let me get ready for this. Let me get ready for this rap battle.
Ah, shit.
I don't know. My headache goes away.
Right.
Oh, nope. These headphones get in the way.
Mom spaghetti. There's vomit on my sweater already. It's from the baby.
What is it? Lost in Narnia?
Yeah, I know.
I'm opening it up right now.
This guy's dealing with Windows. Here, I'll just jump the gun.
Yeah, he's
while
changing
he gets
memes
his
on the
shit
fly.
together. Yeah, he's trying to fucking one up us real quick.
Ready to go.
Yeah, here we go. What do you guys think of this?
Hold on. I got you guys.
Does this not relate to me or what? You guys see it?
It says me ready to worsen. Someone started screen sharing it as well, I think.
Julio, back
No, I haven't done.
No. That's here you go.
Yeah. There we go. It says me ready to worsen an already tense situation with some unwanted humor. Here's Rick.
The Wells Blood Rick.
So yeah, I saw that one and I thought that would definitely remind you guys of me. So I thought that'd be pretty funny.
For sure. All right. So since we're having technical difficulties, I'll go next, and I'll preface this for all the parents that currently are in student B. So Rick, when you do have your boy or girl, make sure you teach them proper coloring etiquette to avoid this disaster we're about to see. So I say. Yeah, see it?
What the fuck? Oh.
So it says, here's an example of the importance of using the correct colors when coloring a drawing.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Did Julio leave?
I think we had lost him.
I think we might have. I'm not gonna lie. I call me fucked up, and I might be. I'd put this on my refrigerator.
Hey, it's my kids, man. I gotta support.
Here's the problem. Because Julio dropped out and came back, his audio is no longer recorded.
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
So his episode's gonna be no Julio audio, like episode 2.
Oh, will it just cut out? It looks like a grandparent trying to figure out how to fucking FaceTime with his grandson.
Can you see me?
You should have got a screenshot of Jose. You should have got a screenshot of that, and you could have made that a fucking meme right there. Look at him.
Oh yeah, his face.
Granddad still trying to figure out fucking.
And the funny thing is, like, he's a producer's son. He can get this right.
Right. How you the producer's son, but you can't get your shit to work right?
Oh, here you go. So when you got the same mom but different dads.
Well, you tried. I'll give you that. It's better than your last one.
You stepping it up. You getting closer.
Well, weren't you guys glad he tried?
I am.
Julio, I got one I can share with you real quick. Hold on, let me find it. You could have done something like this. Watch.
Because his audio's not recorded and his video's not being recorded. No one's.
I know, but he could have done something like this. Check this one out.
Yeah, because
you went out and it's no longer recording you, but
yeah, well, the little red dot you're supposed to have in the upper left-hand corner.
so it says loading screen on my side, but can you guys already see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's not the one.
Program. Well, you're the only one having issues, not us.
Yeah, see that one?
Wiggles wiener wagon. Yeah, I don't think he's a real doctor either. All right, let's end the episode.
All right, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Hold on. We forgot to crown Jose as the winner because I do think Jose won this one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Jose won this one. That shit was a good. That was a good fucking play.
Hands down. God, that's why I said I was no longer confident in mine.
Like, that was your throwaway?
It's a throwaway now, goddammit.
Oh man.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. Please like, share, subscribe, follow us on all social media. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I think that's it.
This bitch got me paying a bill.
Please like, share, comment, and tune in next week. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.